about your career, the journalism and everything which you are doing. What inspired you to come into this profession?
I was an accidental journalist. Really. I mean, I had not decided to be, I was not supposed to be a journalist. I was, from my talk also you will realize, okay, that I can enact things.
Yes,
Yeah. I was supposed to be an actor. I was supposed to join the theatre. And then we joined the student movement. And in student movement, it was an all India movement, student movement for revolution and all such kind of things. And then we started street theatre. So we became part of street theatre. And I was selected for National School of Drama. There was one seat from Goa. I was selected also for that. But just because of this student movement and we were so much involved in that, so I decided not to go. And finally that movement collapsed in 87. And then there was a question, what else to do? Before that, in student movement, we used to come out with a students magazine. So I was part of that editorial board. Then there was a youth and workers magazine. I was the editor of that. So I was writing, and when I was student, I was writing for a paper called Namengoy. So when student movement collapsed, at that time, the question was of livelihood. So what to do? So what else I was, okay, what else I knew? The only thing I knew is to write. So I joined journalism and became a journalist. That's all. But I enjoyed it. Definitely I enjoyed it. I could do a lot of things because journalists has that independence. And with independent mind, without coming under any pressure, you can do certain things, which I'm still doing. And now, after retiring, after 35 years of which I worked in print media, in TV media, in digital media, on radio media, in Konkani, in Marathi, in English, in national, international, BBC also. All the experience, I got little fed up of day-to-day journalism. And now I have retired from day-to-day journalism and now I am focusing on book journalism. Like you might have read my book. That is the first, before that there are books, but this was, and those are part of basically compilation of articles. But you take one topic and study it thoroughly, taking all the references and give a perspective. So that perspective was given. So my Ajit Goa's Gajab Politics is basically history of politics of land of last 7,000 years. So this kind of book, I think I'm basically thinking of writing such kind of books which have not been published till date on all such kind of things. So that is the way my journalism still continues.
Sir, as the way you speak, it shows that you are so much keen into knowing about politics and you have the love towards Goa and everything. You never thought of getting into politics?
See, politics today has become, there are so many other parameters. At the time of liberation, after that, the parameters were different. Today, the parameters are different and you require money for that. You require affiliation to the party for that. Then you require, the caste politics is not there so much, but it is there a little bit of caste politics is there. All such kind of these things are there, where basically I feel you lose your independence. Okay, and I have a little different thought. Like you are now basically taking interest in journalism. Okay, and we say that democracy is made of 4 pillars. Okay, and what are those 4 pillars? One is legislature, one is executive, which is bureaucracy, one is judiciary, which is court, and one is journalism. It is made of 4 pillars. I am saying that no, it is made of 5 pillars. Okay, and it is a shack kind of structure where there is one pole which is quite big. You know, in shack what happens? The shack, how we see one big pole, and from that pole, it goes on 4 poles. So this pole is very important. That pole gives you a thought. So that pole is basically people like Mahatma Gandhi, who never participated in politics, but they inspired politics. It is education, basically, all kind of education. That education gives you that thought. It is journalism, it is that kind of thought. Journalism gives you. And from there, that thought should go to all those 4 pillars. then only democracy will be strengthened. So I am part of the biggest pole. Why I should go to the smallest pole?
The main pillars.
Main pole. Why should go to that pole? We are much bigger. Journalism is much bigger than politics. We simply think that politics is bigger than journalism. No, it is not. Journalism is bigger. Education is bigger. These things are big. Politics you can make money. In journalism you can't make. If you want to. People are making money. That's a different thing. That is not journalism. That's a different thing.
So the students who are really keen into going to journalism and that category, so what do you have to say about that? What we can do to get into this journalism? Like you said, it was
One thing I would say is that, and I always tell journalism students about this. Tell me one thing. Journalism should be biased or unbiased?
Unbiased.
I'm saying journalism should be biased. Okay. Because unbiased is what? There are two things. I'm just telling you this thing and this thing. I'm telling you both the things. Now both the things can't be correct. Either this or either that. One will be true, one will be false. There will be some true things in this, there will be some false thing in this. Okay. So journalists should be, now what is that? This unbiased thing is reporting. I am reporting your side, I am reporting your side. You have one side, he is opposite side. Okay, both the things I am reporting. That is not journalism, that is reporting. What is journalism? Journalism is you have to take both the sides, analyze it and find out the truth. And that truth, basically journalism should be biased towards the truth. That is the biased journalism I am talking about. The truthful journalism. That is important. To know that you should read. You should read books, you should read other things, you should read the society, you should read the people, you should read people's minds. Okay, and then you need to have an analytical mind with a perspective. Okay, and that perspective is given to us by the Constitution of India, which we have to read, and what it is given. The directive principles are there, the fundamental rights are there. More than that, there are fundamental duties which nobody reads. Okay, and that should be, fundamental duty should be the main thing of a journalist. With that perspective, we should go to the people, or we should go and find out about the issues and everything, and you should find out what is the truth. Like what I have done in opinion poll. I have taken both the sides. Otherwise, people just go and tell you only one side. Okay, I have taken both the sides and I have told what was wrong, what was right. Both the sides were genuine, but there were certain wrong things on both the sides. So that you have to place, and then with that you have to put forward the perspective. So that is what is required, for which you have to read and read and read and read and read. Then go to sleep, get up and read and read and read and read. Go to sleep, think about it. After that, in this sleep you think. In this sleep you dream about all those things. So much you read that only that thought goes in your mind. And that in this sleep sometimes you get that perspective. So that is important. So just not be a watchdog and be alert and be awake all the time. Sleeping is equally important, where in this sleep, in your dream, all the thoughts come together and then a perspective is formed. That is important for a journalist.
Means watching both the perspectives and matching up.
And thinking about it.
Yeah.
Thinking about it. And frankly thinking about it. Not by, I don't like this, so I won't think about this. I don't like this, I like this, I will think only about this. It cannot be like that. What you like is not important. What is there is there. Black and white. Both are important. Sometimes we go only for white and not black. And black is more beautiful.